All right, good Thursday afternoon, everyone. TJ here for your stretch break. So today I have a chair. We'll be using doing all sorts of stuff with it today. So starting off, stretching out the back of the lower leg. We're going to get in this split stance. So where one leg is back, the other leg is forward. It doesn't have to be a very wide split. It could be, like where it's like shoulders width apart, space or like gap. But pressing that heel into the back of the floor and feeling that stretch through the back of that left lower leg. Nice job. Now let's switch sides. So now let's take that right foot back or left foot back. Again, it doesn't have to be very wide. I just want you to be able to press your heel down into the floor, feeling that stretch. So the wider you take that stance, the more you're kind of pushing down into that back heel. And if those muscles are tight, you definitely want to start off slow. Excellent. So I'm going to turn my chair. You can simply either just reach for your toes and stretching that through the back of the leg or stretching out through the back of the leg. Otherwise, I just want you to put one foot onto the chair and I just want you to reach for either your calf, your ankle, or your toe. If you feel a little unsteady doing that, you could always just kind of, extend one leg with that heel onto the ground versus like just reaching for both feet at the same time since we're doing right and left. So now we'll switch and we'll do the other side. So I'm going to put my left foot up on the chair, reaching either for my ankle, my calf, or my toe. And feeling that stretch through the back of the leg. Nice job. All right. So let's take a seat for this next one. So for the next one, I'm going to turn my chair to the side. We've done this one a few times. So I'm going to have you just kind of scoot yourself where you're like kind of on half of your chair so that your left leg is kind of hanging off. And either you can put your foot flat on the floor and just slide it back, feeling that stretch through the front of your leg. Or you could just grab your foot if you so choose. And my right hand is just grabbing the outside part of the chair, just so it doesn't tip over. So if I slightly turn my chair, you can kind of see that my right hand is grabbing the outer parts of my chair. Nice job. Let's switch sides. All right, so again, either sliding that right foot on the ground and just sliding it back, and remember you're kind of only sitting on half of your chair. Otherwise, grabbing that right foot, and my left hand is just grabbing the outside part of my chair just to keep myself steady. Excellent job. So let's do our glute stretch to stretch out the backside, those muscles that we're sitting on if we're sitting into a chair. So I want you to cross your right ankle over your left knee, and I want you to lean forward into it. Nice job. Feeling that stretch through your glutes. And now let's switch sides. So now we're going to put that left ankle over our right knee, making sure that that right knee or that right leg has that 90 degrees and that foot is flat on the floor. And just leaning forward. Again, feeling that stretch through the left side. All right, so now let's put both feet flat on the floor and we're going to do our twist of our torso. And so my left hand is going to come to the right outside leg, and I'm just going to sit up tall. I'm just going to twist as far as what is comfortable to me or to yourself. Good job. Doing the other side. Excellent. All right. So let's go back to standing up, just so we're not always seated in our chair. So we're going to do our chest stretch or stretching out through the front of the shoulder as well. So your hands are down, just lifting your arms behind you. Remember, standing tall, making sure that we're not shrugging the shoulders into our ear, but keeping those shoulders down. And now I want you to take your hands out in front of you, and I want you to kind of bring it out like you think that you're, well, sort of sunbathing, I guess. But again, feeling that stretch through your chest. So clearly we will feel it, that squeeze through or between the shoulder blades. And then I want you to reach up for the sky or towards the ceiling. So reaching up. Again, feeling that stretch a little bit still into the chest, into the back. So now I will turn towards you, and we are now going to lean to the right. So lean to the right, my feet are wide, just for that base of support, good balance. Leaning over to the left. Nice job. Back to center, still reaching as high as you can. Pressing up towards the ceiling. All right, let's bring those arms down. Let's do a couple of shoulder rolls back. So just a few shoulder rolls back, small, nothing big. And now let's go rolling forward, just small, nothing big. Awesome. All right. So now let's work on the arms themselves. So stretching out the biceps. That hand is going to extend out, or the arm is going to extend out, the hand facing away. And we're going to take that right hand, grabbing that left palm. And other side. Like mid sneeze, trying to tell you to switch. Nice job. So making sure that left hand is grabbing that right palm. The arm is straight. Now we're going to place that right hand flat on our back. We're going to grab that elbow, just stretching out through the back of the arm. And now let's do the left side. So now the left hand is going to go flat onto the back. Elbow straight up in the air. That right hand is grabbing that elbow. Good job. All right. So let's do an inner thigh stretch. So we're just going to go without the chair, but we're going to have our feet wide. And I just want you to kind of sit back. So I'll turn your direction. So it's kind of like going squat one-sided. So you're just leaning towards that one side with that other leg stretched out. And feeling that stretch through the inner thigh. Just try to keep yourself at least 45 degrees. So not completely over the leg, but not trying to straighten that upper body. And still feeling that stretch through the inside. We're now going to shift our weight over towards the left. Again, now feeling that stretch through the right inner thigh. Nice job, nice job. All right. So going back to the upper body, we're going to focus on the neck. All right. So we're going to go right ear to right shoulder. And we're going to go left ear to left shoulder. And we're going to go back to the right ear, right shoulder. Back to the left ear and the left shoulder. So it's just keeping those shoulders down. We're not trying to shrug. We're not wanting to create any more tension. So again, making sure shoulders stay down. All right. So now we're going to look up towards the ceiling, keeping that mouth closed, but pushing that bottom jaw forward towards the ceiling. Feeling that stretch through the underside of the neck. If you want, while you're still kind of in that motion, you're just kind of moving your head a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, while that jaw is still closed, feeling it kind of shift from side to side. Nice job. All right, so now looking down, I want you to take either hand, totally up to you, and chin to chest, and just gently grabbing the back of your neck. Feeling that stretch almost like if it's like right underneath the base of your skull, maybe a little further down, definitely middle neck. Job. All right, so we're going to do one last one, and that's back to the arm out. So this time the right hand, the right fingers are going to grab the left fingers. So whether they're pointing down or you can point them up if you so prefer, pull back that way. But just again, sometimes our muscles, within our hands feel like they just get really tight when we're typing, or if we're holding a pen or something and you get that cramp in your hand. All right, let's switch to the other side. So again, left hand, or the left hand, the fingers are going to grab the right fingers, whether they're pointing down or they're pointing up. It's totally up to you. All right, nice job, everyone. All right, so just to let you know that for tomorrow is metabolic conditioning with me at 8:30. We are in week 5 for that particular phase. Otherwise, have a great day. Bye, everyone.